losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun to give to Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Mixon up the middle. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, But they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run. Give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And to the right side here, it's Allen. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. On 3rd down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him over beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator is saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. giving up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To the air again, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They didn't
try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Remember on their last drive, they had that pass play for a touchdown, and here they come out firing again. This play's not quite as good in the end result, but still good enough for a quick 1st down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. A much-needed boost defensively there. I mean, that really one of the first things that's gone right for him in this first half.
No question about it, partner. We've seen this before. You've got an offense that doesn't have any points yet. Go out and make a play on D. Then you head back to the sideline saying, we got you the football back. Now let's see what you can do with it.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Going up top. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a give to Mixon. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 55 rushing yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He finds Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give this out right here to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. And Burrow going to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going on.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trent McDuffie with a pick. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll roll him out right. And Wilson with it, complete. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. There he goes again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Going deep here for Allen. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Oh, a second dosage. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sam Hubbard, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Mixon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their farm?
And now here's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Mixon. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Mahomes now to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. His throw caught right around the 6. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
1st down. Here's Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes, he's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there. Mahomes to Watkins. 58 yards. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this 2nd half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Micah Parsons. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it. In the end zone, and that's one that'll launch it. And now it brings up 3rd down. They go play action with Burrow. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals get a small measure. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But not that any of the points would be needed. But, CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Once again, they run with Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now.